Welcome to Season 2, episode number 15. I got the 10, he's got the 5 of Chatting with Chargers. I'm your host and producer, Thomas Maynard, here with the event coordinator and co-host.
And I'm Relkin.
And your just this guy.
Rob Dillman.
And we have a guest host for today. Introduce yourself, tell everybody, all the audience, who you are, what you do here.
Hi, my name's Gilynais.
What year are you? What do you do?
I'm a criminal justice major. I graduate 2029.
You seem nervous.
I'm not. I just don't know what to say.
What do you do for activities to spend your time?
Well, I have a radio show
Plug it.
at the radio station on campus. It's called Rock with Rhea. Thursdays 2 to 4. I play like rock music, anything alternative. That's me. I'm there. You should tune in on WNHU.org.
Yeah. Yeah, with that being said, today we're talking about spring.
My first question is, what is your favorite thing about spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
I think just because it's more sunny and like you get to see things in like kind of full bloom, and I just like being outside, so it's nice to me.
Yeah, I agree. And like the days are starting to get hotter, and like we used to wear so many layers, and like now it's just you just put one jacket on and you're good. Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to, and why are they special to you?
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really do like a whole lot of springtime like traditions or activities. I've never done that.
Okay. So how does the spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons, and what do you do to make the most of it?
Because it's so sunny, I just feel like it puts me in a happier mood, especially like coming out of winter when everything's like dead and wet. So like I said before, like going outside and stuff like that, it's better. Like, it makes it worthwhile.
Okay. And if you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like, and what would you be doing?
Once again, it would be sunny. I'd probably be somewhere with either a lot of like high grass, flowers, and having a picnic. Okay. So
I like that. A very whimsical, very like frolicking. I like that a lot.
Today, and you can tell it's spring because I broke out the sunglasses for the first time this year. So today, we're talking about spring because it's spring solstice. All right, what's your favorite thing about spring, and has it changed the way you spend your days?
It still feels kind of like winter, so I haven't been doing it as much, but going outside and just being able to exist outside just because it's so cold up here in Connecticut is my favorite part about spring, personally.
New England weather's crazy. I can't wait for the summer.
Spring is like the perfect time of year. It's the perfect temperature. This temperature right now, this is my thing, I love this temperature because it's not like I'm going outside and bam, freezing cold, I'm dying. And it's not like, oh my goodness, it's like 90 degrees out. I wanna, it's perfect for just walking and just enjoying the outdoors.
Definitely. I love those 50-degree days. There's no wind chill. Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to? And why are they special to you?
I really love Easter. Although I'm not super religious, I feel like it's still a big thing that my family celebrates. So being able to be with family and hunting for eggs and stuff with like my little nieces and nephews is really fun. So
I do like Easter, but I wouldn't say like I really have any like traditions per se. I do like spending Easter with my family, but I just really enjoy the vibe. That's my favorite part of spring.
How does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons, and what do you do to make the most of it?
Oh, this is kind of difficult. I don't know. I just feel like because you're able to be outside, it's really good for mental health, especially for me. Yeah, it's a great time of year.
I will say nothing beats the fall vibe, but spring is like the second best thing, right? Because like it feels like you've made it out of like a drought of snow, if you will, and like you've like entered like a new like era in like your life, even though it's like only a quarter of a year, it's definitely like things like seasonal depression. It starts to like get a little bit easier around this time. So it's easier to be happy. It's easier to have fun. You know, all that fun jazz. You know.
Yeah. Thank goodness all that snow was cleared up. Couldn't walk anywhere. Finally, if you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like and what would you be doing?
I would love to go on like a picnic. I love picnics, so picnic with my friends.
Thomas is going to take us all on a picnic.
I'd love to go on a hike. I love hiking in spring, and fall and spring in particular are the best times to do it because you're not dying from the heat and you're not dying from the cold. So I would love to go hiking with all of the friends that I've made so far in this year here at New Haven.
All right, thank you guys for your time.
Thank you for joining us today here on Chatting with Chargers. What's your favorite thing about spring and how does it change the way you spend your days?
I really like spring because it's really warm and nice outside. Really gets me to be with my friends more often, really. Also because it gets better to go to classes, especially since it gets warmer and more. It's wear cute outfits also.
Yeah, I have noticed more people are willing to be outside suddenly as we get out of winter and into spring. Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to, and why are they special to you?
Really special to me is I'm really looking forward to basically hanging out with my friends and going to parties and stuff. Cause that's the whole point of really college, having fun. Just have fun, do your work, and basically have fun at the same time. Also, cause I really want to not go to class a lot anymore either. So hopefully we got fun and stuff.
How does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons, and what do you do to make the most of it?
Spring affects me with my mood, especially on the weather. When it was raining outside, I can't wear my cute outfits, but if it's really sunny outside, I can wear my cute outfits and feel nice and stuff. Also, I just want to enjoy myself, really, have my fun.
It's a little chilly outside, but at least it's definitely not as bad as what it was earlier this month and last month. And last question, if you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like and what would you be doing?
Perfect spring day would be the weekend, basically just going out with friends and hanging out. Also because all my work is finished basically, so I have nothing to worry about after that. So.
Fair enough. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for joining us on Chatting with Chargers. What's your favorite thing about spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
My favorite thing about spring is that my birthday is in April, which is spring, and I like that it's sunny out finally, so I get to go outside.
Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to besides your birthday, and why are they special to you?
My mom's birthday is also in the spring, and my grandma's birthday is also in the spring, so I look forward to their birthdays as well as mine.
Okay, is there a special way you celebrate spring birthdays because they're in spring compared to other seasons?
Yes, we always have a cookout at my grandma's house for all the birthdays.
How does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons, and how do you make the most of it?
It makes me a lot happier because I can go outside and the sun is shining down on me, so it's just happy overall.
If you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like, and how would you spend it?
It would be 60 degrees, 70 degrees, breezy, and I would have no classes, I would not be at work, and I would just be wandering around.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
So what's your favorite thing about spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
My favorite thing about spring is how we're able to, be outside more often, be able to do more community things, and honestly, I feel like it helps everybody because seasonal depression, it feels like a really big thing.
Yeah.
So, it's more inclusive, I feel.
Great. Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to doing, and why are they special to you?
Oh God, well usually around this time of the year I'm doing track and field and stuff. I think maybe the best things is, going fishing or being able to, take runs outside or go on nice long walks because, to take a mental break outside.
I agree with this. So how does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons? I know you mentioned seasonal depression. And what do you do to make the most of it?
Well, definitely this winter, as we know, we got hit hard. We never really get hit like this. So, I think this spring we'll have a lot more energy. The weather's warming up. We saw how people were acting like they're so excited, so happy. So I'm really ready to take all this energy and be able to be more productive. And what was the last part of that question?
And what do you do to make the most of your days in spring?
I try to be, like I said, more outside, be more productive, since it's actually warmer out and I don't have to wear this all the time. I'm able to, be around and get more stuff done, like little projects.
Okay, great. If you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like and what would you be doing?
Ooh, my perfect spring day. I've never had a picnic before, so I'd like to go on a picnic. Like a warm day, and to be able to like go fishing with my boyfriend or do something with one of my friends outside. Anything outside related, and end the day by going to Rich Farms in Bristol and spending my day outside.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Rob's broken sunglasses collection. All right, now for the interview. Today, we are asking people on campus about spring, since today is the spring solstice. So, first question, what's your favorite thing about the spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
I really do like when the flowers start coming out of the ground because I do find them very beautiful. I like the sun and I like the warmth, and the days get longer and it's a lot better all around.
Very good points. Are there any traditions or activities during the springtime that you always look forward to, and why are they special to you?
Nothing in specific, but I do enjoy going on hikes, so I tend to do that more when it's nice out.
Oh, that's nice. Now, I haven't really gone like hiking or on any trails in a while. I gotta get back to that. How does spring affect your mood or energy compared to the other seasons, and what do you do to make the most of it?
Well, typically in the winter it gets pretty dark, and I think that can be hard for some people. So when it becomes spring, it kind of it's like the light at the end of the tunnel for a long year. It's a good start.
Oh yeah, I feel that. We getting out of caps at like 5 o'clock on the random day in the winter. It's already pitch black. But last question, if you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like and what would you be doing?
I think it would be nice to just start out the day nice and chill. I'd like to go on a hike and really just relax. Sit outside on a bench maybe, hang out with some friends.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Well, thank you for your time. This was Chatting with Chargers.
Thank you for joining us here today on Chatting with Chargers. What's your favorite thing about spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
My favorite thing about spring is how cool it is outside. I'm not the type of person who likes overly cold weather, so spring is really nice. It makes me want to go outside a lot more and actually touch some grass.
Yeah, touch grass. I know that's a big saying. Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to, and why are they special to you?
Easter's a really big thing in my house. We usually have treats and money, and we hide eggs around, so stuff like that is always fun.
Yeah. How does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons, and what do you do to make the most of it?
I'm a lot more willing to go outside. I'm not as stuffy and wanting to be in the house, so weather like this actually makes me want to explore more.
Yeah, I definitely can agree. I mean, there's actually stuff to do outside more. I mean, I notice there's more people on campus now, which is a good thing. If you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like, and what would you be doing?
If I could create my perfect spring day, bright sun shining down for most of the hours, light breezes every now and again, and just going out to the mall with my friends, or just us hanging out outside, just going on random adventures.
Absolutely. And also, I want to kind of give a bit of a tidbit about the touch grass comment. I used to work as a camp counselor, for about 4 years, and in my last year on the job, I remember one of the kids said, I want to just go home and play video games. So you know what I said? Touch grass. Thank you for joining us today.
No problem at all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us on Chatting with Chargers. What's your favorite thing about spring, and how does it change the way you spend your days?
I think it's just being more outside with the sun. I always tell this because I'm a scientist, it's very different when you can just be outside and you feel the sun rays on you. Your mood changes, your mentality changes, you're able to feel a bit more at ease. And I think just being able to have a nice coffee outside is just completely different when there's finally no clouds and rain.
Are there any springtime traditions or activities you always look forward to, and why are they special to you?
I think a lot about this at my house. We used to do a lot of cloud watching when I was a kid. My sister and my cousins, we'd always draw out what we saw in the clouds in a notebook, and we always enjoy doing it. And I also think it's just about being outside with my friends. We'd go to coffee shops, comic book shops, just being able to be out and present and not feel like we're freezing to death.
Well, based on that, how does spring affect your mood or energy compared to other seasons?
I think I'm just a little less burnt out, a little less drained. I'm able to be a bit more in the moment, present, and just be a little bit more joyous in my days.
I feel that. If you could create your perfect spring day, what would it look like, and what would you be doing, and who would you be with?
Ooh, I'd probably say either with my friends or my sister, and we'd probably just chill outside for a bit, go to Barnes and Noble, get a quick coffee, and just enjoy the time we got.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for watching Season 2. Get the 5 ready, Adam. Season 2, episode number 15 of Chatting with Chargers. I'm your host and producer, Thomas Maynard, the co-host and event coordinator.
And Relkin.
And this dude who just showed up today.
Rob Dillman. I'm just here.
You just here. You the lead. We love Rob.
Yeah.
And the guest host.
Jilly.
So, yeah, so with that being said, as always, new episodes when, Rob? When can they find new episodes?
YouTube.
When? You don't know when?
God.
It's been a while. He's rusty.
Yeah.
Every Friday at... yeah, he's cooked. Every Friday at 12 p.m. on YouTube.
And look us up on Instagram, Chatting with Chargers.
How often can they find us on Instagram, Adam?
Every day.
Every day on Instagram. So, with that being said, make sure to check us out. New episodes Fridays at 12.
Popping out new videos like eggs.
Eggs. not a good reference. Anyways, new episode, and we'll see you daily on Instagram at Chatting with Chargers. So we'll see you next week, everybody.